Okay, I'm going to go ahead and get started here and then see if anybody comes in. I've decided to do something a little fun with Baseball for Windows and to do a Great Teams tournament, which I did put in the Discord. The list of the teams that will be participating in this tournament. And tonight, what I'm going to do is I'm going to make the tournament draw live on here. There will be 20 teams participating in this tournament. And what we're going to start off with is 4 divisions of 5 teams. And then what we'll do is we'll hold a mini season where every team will play every team in its division twice. We'll have 2 games against each opponent within its division, and that's it. And then we will have a playoffs with the division winners getting the top 4 seeds and the division runners up getting seeds 5 through 8 in the playoffs. So, and then after we do that, we'll have a game of some sort here, depending upon who comes in. If Aaron comes in, we'll do a 1995 NLCS game. If not, we'll do another game of some sort. So I have the teams already put into the into a draw generator. One thing I am doing is I'm forcing groups to have the first character of their competitors be different so that, for example, we don't end up with 2 New York Yankees teams or 3 Boston Red Sox teams or anything like that. That should prevent that. That is my hope. So, yeah. So, I'm about ready to go ahead and do this here. And then we'll go through the results. And then later on, after this stream, I'll be able to whip this up pretty easily and have this ready for plays probably starting tomorrow. So here we go. There'll be 5 competitors per group. So 5 competitors per division. I'm going to click draw now, and here we go. And it did not do, well, it did do kind of what yeah, it did. It did do it, and it did not. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to be making a note of this because this actually created 5 groups, and we don't need 5 groups. But I can see what's done already, and I'm going to edit this and make changes. But here we go with division number 1 is going to be it's going to be this. The 1946 St. Louis Cardinals, the 1960 Pittsburgh Pirates, the 1966 Baltimore Orioles, the 1954 New York Giants, and the 1959 Chicago White Sox. That is a lock. Group number 2 is going to be the 1967 St. Louis Cardinals, the 1967 Boston Red Sox, the 1909 Pittsburgh Pirates, the 1909 Detroit Tigers, and the 1917 Chicago White Sox. That group is also a lock. Group 3 right now consists of 1953 Brooklyn Dodgers, the 1950 Philadelphia Phillies, the 1968 Detroit Tigers, the 1957 Milwaukee Braves, and the 1961 New York Yankees. Here's where we get into a little bit of an issue. Group 4 because it only drew 3 teams, and it drew a fifth group with only 2 teams in it. So I was trying to prevent same teams from different years playing each other. And I think probably what would be the most fair to do is to probably not worry about that and redraw this. So we're going to set this to anything. That's what we're going to do. And we're just going to draw again. Hello, World's Worst Gamer. Yeah, I'm actually going to be redrawing this. Because as you can see, groups 1, 2, and 3 have the correct number of teams. But groups 4 and 5 do not, and that's because I went with trying to avoid having like Boston Red Sox teams playing against each other or New York Yankees teams playing against each other. And when I did that, it messed this up a little bit. And so I think what we're going to have to look at here is just taking what we get out of it, because we need 4 groups of 5. I can either do that, or I can swap a team from group 3 that's not matching one of the teams that's in group 4 and group 5. That's another option, but actually, when you put group 4 and 5 together, because when you have group 4 and 5 together, you have 2 Boston Red Sox teams. I would have to move one of them to group 3 and replace them with, probably, I can do it with either Brooklyn, Philadelphia, Detroit, or Milwaukee. So that is a pickle here. And I would have no way to make a note of this. I have no way to edit this. This is a website. So what I think is probably going to be the best thing to do is to redraw. It's just going to be to redraw and take what we get out of this. So here we go. We're gonna try this again. All right. This is it. This is going to be the groups. Group 1 is going to be the 1968 Detroit Tigers, the 1927 New York Yankees, the 1967 St. Louis Cardinals, the 1960 Pittsburgh Pirates, the 1917 Chicago White Sox. Group 2, 1915 Boston Red Sox, the 1946 Boston Red Sox, the 1909 Detroit Tigers, the 1954 New York Giants, and the 1953 Brooklyn Dodgers. Group 3, the 1967 Boston Red Sox, the 1946 St. Louis Cardinals, the 1961 Cincinnati Reds, the 1959 Chicago White Sox, the 1966 Baltimore Orioles. Group 4 will be the 1954 Cleveland Indians, the 1961 New York Yankees, the 1950 Philadelphia Phillies, the 1957 Milwaukee Braves, and the 1909 Pittsburgh Pirates. So really, this did not turn out too badly. We only have one instance of duplicate teams. Of a duplication here with the Red Sox. And that only happened because it was more likely to happen because there's 3 Red Sox teams in this roster of teams. So that's what's going to be. I'm going to take a screenshot of this. Real quick. There we go. That way I have it for my records, and we'll be putting this together. So, yeah, that was my bad on the first draw. I didn't think it would do that to me, but it ended up doing so. So we're just taking what we have here and enjoying. So now that we have that out of the way, all I have seen in here is World's Worst Gamer, so I'm going to go ahead and just pick something here to do for a Baseball for Windows game. Where did all that go? Here we go. Okay. So I'm going to mute my mic, and now we're going to enjoy some baseball for a little while, and I'll get this tournament whipped up later on tonight. Everyone enjoy.
Here we go again, sports fans. I'm Ernie Harwell. And welcome to Visitors Baseball. Glad to have you with us for Big League Baseball. You're on 66 WAPBA. We're coming to you from out here at the park. Today, the visiting visitors will test the locals at home. It's opening day. This one counts. The energy on the field echoes the excitement in the stands. Game number 1 of 3 here in locals. The locals take the field here in the first. Here's how it lines up defensively for the locals. Rose at first base. Trio at second. Boa the shortstop. Schmidt at third. Across the outfield, in left is Lazinski. In center, Maddox. And over in right, McBride. Boone is behind the plate. And today's slap man for locals, the southpawing Carlton, a strikeout artist. Generally, he will not beat himself. He will be facing visitors. Starter, right-hander, Bew. So settle in. We're ready to start this game. Shane Dietz leading it off. Shane Dietz good at the plate. Boone ready to receive. The pitch. There's a liner toward left. Lazinski is coming in hard. He can't get it. It's on its way to the wall. Shane Dietz headed for second. He'll try for third. Maddox is over. He has the ball. Too late. Shane Dietz ends up on third with a triple. Lazinski tried to make a sliding catch, but the ball scooted by him. For Shane Dietz, his first triple of the season. Nobody out. First inning, 1 on. Logan steps up to face Carlton. Johnny has been a reliable hitter. Logan steadies his bat. Carlton climbs a mound. Carlton has a sign. Catcher Boone sets his target. Infield deep. Shane Dietz down the line some at third. Here comes the pitch. Breaking ball. Bounced up the middle. Trio is there. Trio looks Shane Dietz back. He flips to first. And they get him. 1 away. And Logan doesn't get the job done. 1 out. First inning. 1 on. We have him to bat for the visitors. He was a strong hitter. Carlton is on the slab. Locals playing for the out at first. Checks third. Here comes the pitch. The whiff. Carlton makes him look bad. 2 down. And he gets a big strikeout with Shane Dietz threatening on third. 2 outs. First inning. 1 on. Now Aaron to face Carlton. Bats right. He's their cleanup hitter. Pretty good with a stick. Left-hander Carlton ready. Shane Dietz takes his lead at third. He lets one go. Aaron lifts a lazy pop fly. Schmidt drifts back into left and brings it down. 3 down. That'll do it for visitors. No runs on 1 hit. They fail to capitalize on the runner. Visitors nothing. Locals coming up. For the visitors take the field here in the first. Get your scorecard. Here's how it lines up defensively for the visitors. Adcock at first base. Shane Dietz at second. Logan the shortstop. M at third. The outfield consists of Bruton in left field. Aaron in center field. And Covington over in right. Rice is behind the plate and starting for the visitors. Bew, the right-hander. You better not dig in against this guy. When he loses it, he's all over the place. Leading off, Rose. A sure hitter. Bew gets set to pitch. Driven to right. It's playable. Covington is there, and he covers it 1 away. All right, 1 down. Here's McBride to take his swings. He gets his share of hits. He'll wait for his pitch. McBride steps up to the plate. Catcher Rice sets his target. View winds and fires. Hard shot to the right side. Adcock to his right. It's by him. Base hit for McBride. Schmidt up to hit for Locals. One gone, one on. Schmidt belts the ball. McBride at first is a speedster. View staring in, ready to work. View brings it home. Schmidt swings. It's hard and long. Sending Bruton back. Will it be deep enough? No. Bruton is there. He squeezes it. 2 down. McBride gets back to first. 2 outs. First inning, 1 on. Next to bat for Locals is Luzinski. An unlikely hero. Luzinski relaxes himself at the plate. Rice crouched down now. The pitch. High and inside. McBride breaks hard for second base. Great jump. The throw. The slide. Shane Dietz tags him out. They lose a runner. Side retired. That'll do it for Locals. Nothing across. They leave none, so they do not tally. No score. The top of the second inning coming up. Adcock, Covington, and Bruton due up for visitors. Here's Adcock to start it off. Joe, a feared slugger. The slugger stands in. Carlton focuses in on the target. Now Carlton comes home with it. Swung on. Hot smash to Trio. He dives. He's got it. Throws quickly. In time. 1 away. We have Covington coming up to hit. He bats left. 1 gone. Very dependable power. He'll wait for his pitch. Batter facing Carlton. Now Carlton ready. The pitch. Slow roller toward third. Schmidt has to rush his peg. And he gets his man. Sweet play by Schmidt. And that's out number 2. Bruton to hit. 2 gone. Bill can hit. Batter facing Carlton. Left-hander Carlton ready. Here's a pitch. Hard 2 bouncer to short. Boa covers it plenty of time. Fires. 3 away. So the visitors go down 1, 2, 3. No score. The bottom of the second inning coming up. Luzinski, Trio, and Maddox due up for Locals. Well, Luzinski will get it started for the Locals. Not in there for his bat. Luzinski waits. View looking home. He lets one go. Batted hard on the ground toward right. Diving stop by Shane Dietz. Throws. And he makes the play to first. Luzinski is robbed of a base hit on a great play by Shane Dietz. 1 away. All right. The next Locals batter is Trio, right-hander. Capable of some fine hitting. View gets set to work on him. He lets one go. Smash toward the gap in right center. Base hit. Trio takes a big turn. He's going for 2. Here's Covington. Throw. Then he gets him. Trio is out at second trying to stretch it. 2 down. Maddox comes up to bat. He'll take advantage of your mistakes. Maddox stands in. Rice crouched down now. The pitch comes in. Maddox tops it towards second. Shane Dietz races in and short hops it. Throws. Scooped up by Adcock, but not in time. Maddox beats it out. 2 down, second inning, 1 on. It's now Boa to bat. He'll bat from the left this time. A dependable hitter. Rice crouched down now. Maddox, 2 full strides off first. Here's the delivery, low and away. There goes Maddox. Rice with a quick release, tags him. Maddox sneaks in. Rice made it close. Maddox had a great jump. He stole it on view. That's his first steal of the season. So Boa will get back in there. Pitcher view, set to go. Speedy Maddox edging toward third. The pitch. Boa pops a little fly. Back at second. Aaron coming on. And makes the catch in front of Logan. That's 3 away. The half for the locals. No runs, 2 hits, no errors. They leave 1. They waste the base runner. Visitors due to bat. Rice, due, and Shane Dietz due up for visitors. Rice will start the third. Unreliable at the plate. Carlton poised. The pitch. Swing and a miss, and Bryce is out. 1 away. One gone, third inning. Next up, pitcher view. Bob taking his first at bat of the season. Catcher ready. Carlton into his motion. Delivers. Carlton fans him. A pair of strikeouts for Carlton here in the third. 2 down. Shane Dietz is up next. Carlton looking in at the target. The pitch. Lofted high to right. McBride is there. He's got a beat on it. And Shane Dietz is gone. 3 away. No runs, no hits, no errors. Midway through the third. Still no score in the game. We go to the bottom of the third inning. For locals, it'll be Boone, Carlton, and Rose. Boone starts it for the locals. Boone not strong at the plate. Bob ready. Rice ready to receive. The pitch. Routine grounded to second. He's up with it. He flips the Adcock, and they get him. 1 down. Carlton comes up to bat. Steve taking his first at bat of the season. Right-hander view ready. Now he comes home with it. A skyscraper to deep left. Bruton races back. He turns left. And he stabs at the ball and has it. 2 away. Next to bat for locals is Rose. 2 outs. The batter stands in. Pitcher view set to go. View with the pitch. Rose really thumps this one. It's curving toward the pole. Bruton looks up. Is it fair or foul? Foul ball. Strike 1. Rose back in the box. View focuses in on the target. The pitch. Way outside. Rose draws a base on balls. That was Rose's first walk of the season. McBride, bat in hand. McBride waiting, bat stirring slightly. View poised. Here's a pitch. McBride squibs it to the left side. A swinging bunt. M charges it, picks it up, guns it to first, and they get him. 3 down. The line for the locals, 0-0-0. They leave one. Still no score. Visitors coming up, and that closes out the early innings of this game. And here comes the artillery for visitors. Logan, M, and Aaron. Logan leading off the fourth. Carlton will go to work on him. The pitch. Just over the knees, the plate up, thumbs him out. One down. The visitors have one out. Bases clear. Here's M. M has patience. M steps in. Carlton gets set to pitch. The pitch. Upstairs with a fast one. M doesn't offer. And that's ball number 4. And E will get down to first. And that's the first walk issued by Carlton. That was M's first walk of the season. Aaron is now up. M has legs, but he doesn't use them that often. Aaron in the box. Carlton will go to work on him. The pitch. Grounded to second. Trio has it. Over to Boa for the out. Back to Rose. Yes. 2 for the price of 1. The line for the visitors, 0-0-0. So they do not tally, so it's still zip-zip after 3.5. The locals now send up the heart of their order to face Butte. The 3-4-5 hitters, Schmidt, Luzinski, and Trio. Schmidt will get it started for the locals. He bats right. Batter ready. Butte poised. Now Butte comes home with it. Line drive toward him. It's over his head. Bruton is chasing it. Schmidt takes a big turn. He's going for 2. And he's in standing. Schmidt on second. No outs. Here's Luzinski to take his swings. Batting cleanup. Schmidt has the wheels at second. Luzinski waits. Butte on the rubber. Checks Schmidt at second. Schmidt edges a bit more off second. He doubled to lead it off. Pitcher steps off. Butte is back on the rubber. Here's the pitch. It's lined. Left field. Bruton charges in for it. He catches it at the knees. Schmidt is tagging, but they're holding him at second as the ball is returned to the infield. For locals, 1 down. Schmidt on second. Trio is stepping up to hit against Butte. Good speed at second. Butte is on the slab. Righty against righty. Butte is ready to fire it in. Butte working on Schmidt to hold him close. The pitch comes in. Lined hard to left toward the gap. It's rolling. That's good for extra bases. Schmidt is around third. He scores. Bruton gets it in quickly. Trio stops at second. So the double scores 1, and the locals break the tie and now lead 1-0. 4th inning. For locals, 1 out, 1 on. We have right-handed Maddox to bat for the locals. Batter ready. Catcher Rice sets his target. Here's a pitch from Butte. A lazy fly ball to left. Maddox got under it. And now so does Bruton. It's in the bag. Trio is tagging, but they're holding him at second as the throw comes in. Okay, next to bat for locals is Boa. The switch hitter batting left against Butte, hitting 7th. For locals, 2 outs. Trio on second. Boa waiting. Butte comes set. The pitch from Butte. Line toward short, just out of reach. Bruton is chasing it. Trio is well around third. They're waving trio in. Here comes a throw home. Here's a play at the plate, and he's in standing. Boa holds it first for the single. So the single drives in one, and Locals increases its lead. This ball game now 2-0. The Locals have two gone. Boa down at first. Boone up the bat. Boone settles himself in the box. Catcher Rice sets his target. Bew brings it. Swung on. It's a long fly ball to center field. Aaron is under it. And it pops out of his glove. He scoops it up and throws it in. Boa is streaking around third. Headed for the plate. The relay. And he scores. And Boone can only hold first. Aaron picks up an error. That'll give Pepper a few more gray hairs. And the Locals now lead 3-0. One on. Pitcher Carlton up. Rice sets up. The delivery from Bew. Carlton hacks to the ball out of the strike zone. He manages to tap it to a changing. Scoops it. Throws quickly to first, and he's out easily. And that retires the side. That'll do it for Locals. 3 runs on 3 hits. The visitors made an error. One left, and they have the upper hand. 4 in the books here at Locals. The score now stands 3-0 Locals as we head for the top of the 5th inning. For visitors here in the 5th, Adcock, Covington, and Bruton. Okay. Adcock will lead off the 5th. Adcock, recently known as a solid hitter. Adcock waits. Carlton prepares to come home. He brings it in. Routine grounded at Boa. He's up with it. Over to first. And Adcock is retired. One away. Covington is up next. Covington knows how to get on base. Covington waiting for Carlton. Carlton looking in. The pitch comes in. The ball is lifted into right center. Not deep. McBride drifts into the gap and takes it in. 2 down. Bruton to face Carlton. Bill made an out in his first at bat. Carlton staring in, ready to work. The pitch. Hit in the air to center. Maddox roams over. He's there, reaches back, and makes the catch. 3 down. So the visitors go in order after 4.5. Locals up by 3. Locals now will send out the top of the order. Rose, McBride, and Schmidt. Okay. Here's Rose to lead it off. The switch-hitting Pete will bat left here. He has the talent to do some damage. Bew staring in, ready to work. The delivery. A blast to right. That could be trouble. Covington is chasing it. He's at the track, against the wall. He makes a catch. 1 down. Now at bat, McBride. Bake can be dangerous. Rice sets up. He comes home. In the dirt, ball 1. McBride stands in again. Bew is ready to fire it in. Bew over the offering. Ground ball to Adcock. Right between his legs. McBride is digging. Adcock is after the ball. Picks it up, and he has no play. McBride ends up at second. That's a 2-base error. E3. The visitors have now committed 2 errors. It's now Schmidt the bat. He swings from the right side. One out, McBride on second. He already has a hit in this game, a double. Capable of some fine hitting. Bew focuses in on the target. McBride stretching his lead. Now he comes home with it. A shot toward the hole. Goes by Logan and into left. Bruton is racing in for it. McBride is around third. The throw comes into him, and they're holding McBride at third. Two on. Luzinski walks up. He bats right. Luzinski has done nothing in 2 trips. Rice sets up. Infield back at double play depth. Bew looks McBride. Back to third. Here he comes. Swung on. Bouncer to Shane Dietz. Goes to second for 1. Back to first for 2. Bang, bang. Double play. And they get out of the inning. For the locals, no runs on 1 hit. 1 misadventure for the visitors. They leave 1. The score still stands 3-0. Locals as we head for the top of the 6th inning. The visitors will have Rice, Bew, and Shane Dietz here in the 6th. Rice will start the 6th. Carlton looking home. He delivers. Breaking ball, ball 4. And Rice trots down to first. And that's only the 2nd walk issued by Carlton. That was Rice's first walk of the season. Okay, pitcher Bew to hit. Rice down at first, no outs. Left-hander Carlton ready. Bew squares. Carlton brings it, bunted weakly in front of the plate. Boone pounces on it, guns it to second for 1. The relay to first in time. Beautiful double play. All those spring training drills on bunting, and they still have trouble executing. Shane Dietz, bat in hand. Red is 1 for 2. Shane Dietz takes his stance. Boone crouched down now. Now the delivery. Line to right. Coming on is McBride. He's there, and he pulls it in. Side retired. For the visitors, no runs, no hits, no errors. So they do not tally. We've played 5.5. Visitors still down by 3. Trio, Maddox, and Boa due up for locals. Okay, here's Trio to lead it off. Right-hander. A very steady hitter. Bew focuses in on the target. The offering from Bew. Upstairs with a fast one. Trio doesn't offer. And Bew gets the call. He's out on strikes. 1 down. One out, 6th inning. Now Maddox to face Bew. You don't want to let down with him. Maddox waiting. Right-hander Bew ready. He delivers. Cut on. Routine fly to left field. Bruton drifts over. Plenty of room. And he covers it 2 away. Boa coming up. Boa relaxes himself at the plate. Bew looking in. He brings it in. Hot shot to the right side. Shane Dietz to his left. Funny bounce. Knocks it down. Throws quickly to first. And gets him by a hair. 3 away. So the locals go quietly. Locals over the visitors. 3-0. Carlton will now face the visitors. Artillery. Logan, M, and Aaron. Here's Logan to start it off. A valuable bat. Pitcher Carlton eyeing Logan. Now he's ready. Here's a pitch. Wide by a hair. Free ticket to first for Logan. That was Logan's first walk of the season. Well, we have him to bat for the visitors. For visitors, nobody out, one on. Carlton cannot afford to make a mistake to him. Catcher ready. And a pitch. And it's bounced in the dirt. It gets away from Boone. Logan goes to second. And they score that a wild pitch. M ready to take on Carlton again. Carlton gets set to work on him. Pitcher steps off. Carlton is back on the rubber. He brings it in. Swung on. Hit hard to Boa. He'll go to first. One down. Logan holds. All right, now Aaron to face Carlton. He bats cleanup for visitors. One gone, one on. Hank is hitless in 2 at-bats. Aaron now ready. Pitcher Carlton eyeing Aaron. Now he's ready. Lined. Rose knocks it down. And Aaron beats it out. Logan rounds third, but puts on the brakes. He'll hold right there. Visitors now sends Adcock the bat from the right. One out. Runners at first and third for visitors. Carlton does not want to groove it to Adcock. He does have some holes in it. Down the line some at third. The pitch. Lined hard to left. Luzinski running. He stabs back and makes the catch. Logan is tagging. Logan is headed home. Here comes a throw. Aaron is taking second. That'll do it for visitors. A run on 1 hit. No errors. They score.
Peanuts and Cracker Jacks. I don't care if I ever get back while it's root for the home team. They don't win, it's a shame.
Target. Now View pitches. Boone lashes one to right toward the gap. Pitcher View eyeing Carlton. Now he's ready. Infield playing in a few paces.